Good morning from Ludham Bridge, and hello to everybody watching this on the replay. There's been one or two boats starting to move about, but of course the instant I go live it goes quiet. Stephen says, good morning Lisa. Morning Stephen, thank you for joining. I guessed it was you that just joined the live because there was a like instantly on this live. I thought, I bet that's Stephen. How's COVID today? Hello to the new people just joining. Two ducks. Stephen says, I am a bit better today, but that's good. Richard says, morning Lisa, I'm testing negative now, so I'm well pleased with that. Excellent, Richard, well done. John says, good morning. John also does YouTube, and that's how I know him. So without showing him, I'll just show you that, no, another camera filming exactly like me. Steve says, hopefully get a negative later. Yes. I hope you're not, it took me ages to get a negative. Even when I started to feel better. It's very weird. My son took a long time to be negative as well. Lovely dog on there. I think there's another boat. That one. Amethyst Light 3. Stephen says, lovely blue sky. Yes, it makes a change from all those grey clouds we've had lately, doesn't it? Beautiful sky. Hopefully there's going to be no phone overheating today because I'm sat in a nice cool breeze and the signal connection's good at the minute. So hopefully we'll be okay. Famous last words. Thank you for the 3 likes on this live stream. Good morning to the new people just joining. There have been boats go past, and just as it got busy, I went live. And of course, as soon as I did that, it's gone quiet. Although there is a boat approaching. I think there's a boat coming, yes. Magic gem 6. Kenneth says, good morning, Lisa. That's a better camera position today. Yes, there were people sat here yesterday, so I couldn't sit over here. But I got here earlier today. Hello to the new people just joining. Thank you for joining us. If you don't know where this is Ludham Bridge, which is part of the Norfolk Broads in the east of England. There's another boat coming. There's, I don't know if you can see them, there's a group of female ducks. And there was more than this earlier, and it was just all the girls, so I decided they were going to a WI meeting. Don't they look lovely with the sun on them? The bridge is for all. Wildlife and boats. Let's see what the water level is today. Eight and a half foot. Stephen says, did you bring the duck food? No. No. Are you packing up?
No, I'll just take it.
All right. See, you get boats and then there's a lull, but it's still quite early for them to be moving, I suppose. Moving on to their next location. Hello to the new people just joining. Thank you for joining us. I think I can hear a boat the other side of the bridge. think it's deciding whether it can get under or not. There you go. Tooting its horn to alert others. Kev says, good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Kev. Thank you for joining. I think there's another boat as well. That's another one. They're definitely about now. Looks like we've got pirate on the back of that boat. It's great when there's lots of boats. Paul says, shame the cafe closed there. They did a good breakfast. Well, the cafe shut last year because the property was up for sale and it's been sold, and there's planning permission to knock it down and redo the whole building. So where the cafe is now will be the shop, and the cafe is going to be overlooking the river with a nice balcony piece. So it's going to be very swish when it's finished. And it'll still be the same people in the shop. But it's probably only about 6-8 weeks ago that it sold at auction. And it's sold with the planning permission, and I think it has to be stuck to that planning permission. They can't change it. Thank you for the 6 likes on this live. Paul says, that sounds good. We missed it. Thanks for the info. You're very welcome. Good morning, Seabell. Seabell says, hi, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. We are back on the Broads in 6 weeks on Fair Regal. Have you managed to spot it yet on your lives? To be honest, I see so... Oh, Fair Regal. That's the new one, isn't it? I have filmed it when I did the pageant, Jubilee pageant, when I was filming from a little gorgeous little day boat. It passed me, and when I did the Southern Comfort boat trip, it passed me. It's very big, very nice. 2 doors at the back. Lovely boat. Hello to the new people just joining us. This is the Norfolk Broads in the east of England. Done your good deed for the day?
Yes, the back end was slipping right somewhere.
It's not good, is it?
Tied it
Yeah. Somebody who's also filming here where I am, they just spotted one of the boats coming adrift, so I've just tied it up. Seabell says, oh, I'll go back through your videos to see if I can find it. It's beautiful, can't wait. We might spot you again on the river. We've seen you twice in July. Was I sat at Upton when you went past? Yes, that's not bad for memory, is it? See, I do, you know, I try to remember who I see when I'm out and about. I was back at Upton again last night, actually. Bell says, I was waving and there was a fisherman in front and we saw you going across Braden. So I was filming at Braden when you went past. I missed you on that time. I was next to the bridge, was I? Oh, yes. Asda side at the bridge. Yes, I like that little spot at the corner. Get sheltered from the bridge. That's quite nice standing under there. Yes. So you get the chaos of the busyness, and then it goes quiet for a few moments, and then more will come past. Here's a cruiser now. Hello to the new people just joining us. It's a beautiful day here. They're going to go in and moor on the right, and when you go over there, that's where you can fill up with some more water. The SC Potter says, morning Lisa, a beautiful day for what's gone goosling. This is the second cruiser to struggle to get in there to moor up. So it can't be that big of a gap. This barge is still here with all the wood. Sorry it keeps going. Steve says they'll give up in a minute. Paul says they could do with some water points on the other side too. Yeah, there's only two, isn't there? And they're very popular. You're probably right, really. Although it would probably be difficult getting water connection to that side. They'd be better just extending it along this side. They're still not in. Richard says, I think they're new to boating. Yes, they probably just picked up the boat yesterday. It's not easy. They're big boats, big cruisers. Yeah, so I'm just going to throw Did you see that? Oh, the other cruiser's going to reverse out. Or no, it went out properly. And now it seems they can get in. There they go. They did it in the end. Hello to the new people that have just joined. Thank you. And thank you for the people who've given the likes on this stream. Another cruiser. Well, I just heard a horn the other side of the bridge, and there's a cruiser approaching down on the bend. Show you the one that tooted the horn. Richard says, I used to enjoy walking along the bank, helping people moor up, especially the newbies. Yeah, it's nice to help people out, isn't it, when they don't know what they're doing, or even if they do know what they're doing. Now, are they going to go under the bridge, or are they looking to moor up? The thing is, that's the demasting area over there. See the green mooring posts? That's purely for demasting, so that's for the sailing boats to put their mast up or down, depending what side of the bridge they are. Oh, we've got a few boats now, look, this is good. David says, good morning, Lisa. Good morning, David. And good morning to Vicky. David says, Vicky says good morning. Hi, Vicky. Hope you're well. Going gingerly under the bridge. So the green one's wait. Probably the tide just pulled them against the other boat. It was only a gentle little touch. If they're quick, they can get in behind the other cruiser before something else comes through. Oh, sorry. Another one coming. Do you see? Must be a boat. Here we go. Boat having a look over the side. It's funny how things suddenly come to you, isn't it? Yeah. Hello to the new people just joining. This is the Norfolk Broads in the east of England. Sorry? Yeah. Oh, is it? Ah. Oh, I missed that comment. Let me have a look. Sorry, I'm making this be really wobbly because I just got out my charger. Because when you're live streaming, it uses so much power. Oh, the life of being live and trying to do things and keep the camera steady. I've done now, so it should be all right. I need a little table in front of me, really. Keith says, good morning, Lisa. It's nice to see the Broads live with good weather. It's rain here in Scotland. Oh, I hope the rain soon goes for you, Keith. We do have some super blue sky today. Yes, there's white clouds, but in the whole, there's a plane flying over. Thank you for all the likes on today's live stream. It's very much appreciated. It's depending on how many likes you get, whether YouTube then push it out to a greater number of people to watch. Thank you, Gull, for the noise. Yes, so the more likes we get, the better, because then the more people come in and watch. I can't believe I've been live 40 minutes already. I think there's another boat approaching. Fair Admiral, looking rather smart as it glides past. We've got another one. Richard says, time flies when you're having fun, Lisa. Absolutely, Richard. David says, you have a nice sky there. It's cloudy and 18 here, but nice. Stephen says, time flies when you're having fun. It does, doesn't it? You know, I really could sit here all day watching the boats. Paul says, we've been on Fair Admiral many times. A good boat. Oh, well, that's great that it's just gone past. Sorry that the signal keeps dipping out. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about that. Hello to the 29 people in here. Goodness, that soon went up in numbers. This boat is called Bottoms Up. Stuart says, haha. Is that to the names of the boat? Great names, aren't they? It's very busy now. Wonderful noise from the cruisers as they go past. Karen says, morning Lisa. Good morning Karen, thank you for joining. You joined just at the right time because it's getting quite busy on the river. Paul says, I have a video taken on it from Potterheim to Salhouse Broad called Norfolk Broad's Fast as it is speeded up. Well, that was a busy spell, wasn't it? Seemed to have come to a bit of a standstill up on the bend. We're just going very slow. David says, our son asked why we have you on my tablet and TV. And then it goes quiet in sound and boats. It was a mad 5 minutes, wasn't it? Oh, we have another one, look. Richard says, the sound of marine diesel engines is lovely. Perhaps not to... Oh, I've lost the message. Perhaps not very eco, but lovely. The sound is nice. David says, it's so Vicky can watch and I can chat. Somebody else pulling in to get some water. Oh, his bottom's up again, is it? Stephen says, we can't chat with you on the television. I do it the same way. Dayboat. Zoom out a bit. Another boat coming from my left. You'll see it eventually. David says Charles likes the sound of the boats as well. I like the sound of the boats. I know I take the sound out in my videos, but that's because of the wind noise and people chatting and but on live we get to hear it all. Has he got it caught? Stuck on something? Heb says, I do too. Brings back lovely memories.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Heb says, hello everyone. Just tidying up before my daughter and family get home. Puppy sitting coming to an end now. Oh. Steve says, good morning, Lisa. Morning, Steve. Thank you for joining us. It's been quite busy before you got here. We've had several cruisers go past. We've had a couple of people struggle to moor up to get water. It's all been happening. Lots to watch, just how we like it. I'm able to sit under the tree today, so I'm hoping my phone won't overheat. I do lose signal occasionally, it dips out, but that's just because of the location. That's normal. Look at the size of Fair Executive compared to the size of the day boat. Martin says, thanks for the stream. I have to scoot off and get on with stuff now. We'll be out on Brink's Tempo 2 in mid-October, so we'll give you a wave if we spot you. Oh, that's kind, Martin. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Enjoy the rest of your day. Janet says, morning, Lisa and everyone. Morning, Janet. I hope you're well. Steve says, will you be at Caister Lifeboat Day today? No, I won't. No. My grandson is. My grandson's with the cadets and he's doing the car parking. No, I'll be here filming the boats. Are you going? I ought to go to the Sunday morning training when they go out in the lifeboats. I should do that one week because it is spectacular what they do. Steve says, luckily we can walk. Excellent. David says, might see you, Martin, because we are at Barnes mid-October. Heb says, we're already looking at the boats for next year. Love the Royal Saturn ones. I think Brinks own them now. He's got to wait for a boat to come under the bridge, which is a day boat from Sutton Staithe. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Just gliding through the water. Sorry about coughing, that's left over from when I had COVID, I'm afraid. Dennis says, hi Lisa, just switched on. Has it been busy? Nice white clouds. It's a beautiful sky. Look at the colour of the blue. Oh, and there's a big plane flying over. Lovely blue sky. Thank you for joining. David says there's not enough space for us to fish from. Dennis, it has been busy, and it still is really. Heb says we're both still coughing, Lisa. It's getting a little better daily, isn't it? Absolutely, yes. I'm not coughing anything like I was. It's just annoying. And do you find with the COVID cough, you never know when you're going to cough? It just happens, doesn't it? Elvis is in the building. Good morning, Elvis. Hi, everyone. Elvis is on the water. Oh, look at the dog on the front. Stephen says, me too, Hev. Hev says, yes, it can be awkward at times. It is, isn't it? Because you just suddenly cough and you think, oh my goodness. Janet says, it's so nice to see more activity. I agree, Janet. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it when it's like this. All wave to the people on the boat. Yeah, I'll check. Isn't it lovely when people wave and say hello? That's the best part of doing this. Karen says, image is crystal clear on my TV, but blurry on my computer. Oh. Heb says, feel better soon, Stephen and Richard. Karen says, type on one and watch on the other. Paul says, I think all dogs should wear life jackets on the Broads. There are too many losses each year. Yes, there was that one earlier this season, wasn't there, at Sutton, sadly. Heb's waving to everybody. Janet says, hi to everyone on the boat. Yes, wasn't that lovely? I think there's another boat coming under the bridge. Another dog on that boat. Ah. Dennis says, my wife Janice waves to people on trains going by. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright, fine, thank you.
Yes, good. It's very busy today.
It was a bit busy the last 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yes,
One
it's
or two
great.
speedsters going through.
I don't know which boat to look at next. It's great.
Too much headroom, that's the trouble. Everybody's zooming through.
Yes, the water's gone down since I've been here. It was 8.5, and it's below that now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting on for 8, 9 on the board, isn't it? And there's more than that. There's
Yeah.
good 9 feet under the bridge.
And still they're coming through.
It's still not busy, is it? I mean, it's middle of August. He can't get his roof out. They're wearing them past.
I don't know how you managed that, do you? Fill out, yeah. Fill out the wheelchair. Oh. Sorry, I missed lots of comments then because there's just a little bit of drama in the car park. Elvis says there's a heat wave next week. Yes, apparently so. Janet says, hi, Mr. Lisa. Sorry, I don't know your name. No, I'm not Mr. Lisa, or the chauffeur as I call him, is at home. I'm with other people who, well, one person is fishing and the other person does YouTube like I do. And that's how I know them, through YouTube. So we're all sat here on the corner. Well, not the person who's fishing, but we're all here. And then
Did Janet think I was your husband?
Yeah. And then there's another gentleman's joined us. I don't know if you can remember every Sunday morning when I used to stand on the bridge, and I used to tell you about the gentleman who joined me. And we used to watch the boats going under. No, the chauffeur's at home today. Hev says, looks lovely today. Great picture quality on my phone. That's good, Hev. Dave says, the trouble with dogs on boats is you have to moor up to let them... Yes. Hev says, not looking forward to that, Elvis. Top temperature, 34 next week. Brighton says, our dog Monty loved being on board San... Is it Lucia? Is that how you pronounce it? 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm glad Monty had a great time. Dennis says, not surprising it doesn't get as busy anymore. Have you seen the prices of boats? Average is £1,000. Well, I know some this time of year are 2,000 and 3,000. Janet says, apologies, it sounded so much like Mr. Lisa.
Must be my North accent.
Karen says, I always refrain from texting when you are chatting to people. Hev says, got to go, hubby's here with the washing. I couldn't use my daughter's washing machine. Oh, thank you for joining us, Hev. There's 38 people here watching. Thank you all, and thank you for the 22 likes on this live stream. Busy? Stephen says, bye, Hev. Oh, look at this. I've never ever seen that tugboat before. Toby the tugboat. Brilliant. Have you ever seen that before? Yes, definitely. I like all the tugboats. I'm trying to think what the blue one's called. At Horning. Look, it's got like a big chimney on it. Hero. Brighton says, we're going back again next year on board Emerald Emblem with Monty and our son Daniel. It'll be his first time on the Broads. Well, I hope he has a wonderful time. You'll have to show him the lives and show him what it'll be like.
Over there, which is the demasting boat. We'll wait till he's more, then we'll tell him.
I'm hopeless at trying to get your attention. Look, over there. Dennis says, got to go and feed my fish. Catch up later. Bye, Lisa. Thank you, Dennis, for joining. Karen says, it's nice to have the full view of the river without part of the dashboard and without the digger. Wow. Janice says, bye, Dennis. Yeah, well, there were people here yesterday, so I couldn't get here. Okay. Cows is totally understandable. Yeah, you just have to get where you can get, really. People on the boat, they're filming as well. And they've got like a fan going in front of their camera to keep it cool. That's what I need to get for this one, I think. little solar powered fan for when I'm in the car filming and it's a hot sunny day. Brighton says, one of our only disappointments this year was the fact that the Wayfarers are closed. We were looking forward to one of their huge breakfasts, but it wasn't to be. Debbie says, going for my paper now. We'll leave you with Vicky and the TV. All right, David. I'll look after Vicky while you're gone. We'll be fine, won't we, Vicky? Brighton, it's closed because the whole building, you've got the cafe one side and shop the other, and it's been sold recently at auction. And there's planning permission to... Oh, look. I'll tell you in a minute, Brighton. Just show you the most beautiful Mr. and Mrs. Swan with their 5 cygnets, who are getting quite big now. Yes, so the shop, I'll show you. There has been sold. Where the shop is now is going to be the cafe with like a balcony veranda piece overlooking the river, which will be wonderful. And the shop is going to be where the cafe is presently. So whether that will happen as soon as the season's over, I don't know. But the same people are staying in the shop. And how right it is, I don't know, but I heard that it's the Cliff Hotel in Galston that bought. Keith says, bye Lisa, going for a walk round a lock. We may get a glimpse of a beaver as they've been reintroduced here. Well, take your camera with you, Keith. That would be wonderful to see. I did hear they're being introduced to Norfolk as well. Janet says, bye Keith. David says, Vicky says thank you and sure you will be fine together. We will, David, don't worry about us, we'll be fine. I'll make Vicky a coffee. Stephen says, bye Keith. Karen says, don't they still do those fans that you can put on the dashboard and plug into the cigarette lighter? I'm sure there must be, Karen. I did have a little look on Amazon, a brief look. Little dog on the front of this cruiser. And another one, looking out the window. Smiling away. Oh. I'm so pleased that all the cruisers are back. I've waited so long to see them. Looking each week, and there were so few. And this is the first, well, yesterday I could see that there were several about, but this is, you know, this is what I expect to see on a Sunday morning, and it's finally arrived. I managed to get footage yesterday for one of my upcoming videos where there were 5 rows of boats going across the river. So this one here moored, and then 4 moving, and the mooring's the other side. So 5 rows. Brighton says, Karen, you can get rechargeable fans that can last several hours and can be recharged using a phone charger or power bank. That's what I need. I'll have a proper look on Amazon. It's just when my phone is in the holder in my car and the sun is a hot day, Oh, let's just see what's going on here. A bit of shouting going on. So we'll just have a watch. They got to wait for this, but you're missing all the drama.
No, I disappear and it all happens.
Yeah. Yeah, can you go again? Or your phone done.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there's a dog up there, look, having a cuddle, looking out the window.
We didn't die!
Oh, there are ropes in the water, look. Do you see their rope in the water? Left-hand side. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. The big queues waiting. It is, isn't it? It reminds me of the COVID times. Fair Explorer. Vicky, you're going to have great delight telling David what he's missed. Whiten says that's what we used while on board this year during the nights to keep our cabin cool. That was during those 2 days at nearly 40. Janet says this is so much like it used to be. It is, Janet. And this is what I've been waiting for all this time, to be able to film it like this. This is like being back to the good old days. But it was like it, you know, after COVID, it was like it every week, even out of the peak weeks. Now we've just got it in August, but you know, it doesn't matter. Anytime. This boat's got its mast up. And he's going to go under the bridge, but he needs to remove that. So somebody's just pointed it out to him. Oh. No, they missed. Janet says the boatyards must be so pleased because they lost so much money during COVID. They did. And boat numbers are definitely down this year, so they've lost money this year as well. That was good you spotted that. Yeah. Karen says, crazy times at Ludham are back. They most certainly are. And I'm loving every second. Oh, he's got to use his pliers to take that mast piece down. I'm calling it a mast, but I don't know what its proper name is. The thing that has the light on top. Stephen says, nice and busy now. It is, Stephen. It's great, isn't it? Look how his boat is virtually staying stationary. Thank you, Karen. Karen says navigation light. Thank you. Richard says, do you know of any boatyards that went under due to lockdown? I don't know. I think they all survived, as far as I'm aware. I think it just gave up, yeah. Alan says, hi Lisa, sorry to hear the Wayfarers has closed. There used to be a number of beach huts in the car park behind the cafe selling pre-loved items. Are they still there? No, they're not there. The cafe will open once the new building has been built. Oh, you've got an eel. Well done.
That's the second one.
Is it?
Got one last week.
Did he? Yeah, the cafe, you know, it will return. It's only temporarily. Say hello to your wife for me.
I'll have a look at it on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Yes, you can show her how busy it was. Bye. Nice to see you. Yeah.
I thought he was just coming to see what they were up to.
Oh, no. Yes. Would you mind? It needs switching on. Thank you. It's good. I've got a photography assistant because I caught an eel. Should we put the eel on live? Thank you. Thanks for the photo. Great assistants, both of you. Creating content for me and taking the photos. Has Kevin ever filmed at the eel set at Potter? Not filmed, fished.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's closed, you know, it's shut now. Have you ever fished at the eel set at Potter Heigham?
Yes, I have.
Did you catch many? Yes. Yeah. No. That was a roaring trade there at one time. Lots of the eels went to London to be sold. Yeah. Oh, the guller's got something. Just flying off there. He's got something in his mouth. Probably a fish. Yeah, he's taken it off into the field. That's my lunch. No one else's, just mine. Oh, I really shouldn't be in charge of a live here. Hit the camera. Thank you for the 28 likes on this live. I keep saying that. It's very much appreciated. And hello to the 40 people who are in here watching. Hello. It seems each time I turn the camera around to look at what's coming through the bridge, it just dips out with the signal. Oh, I've missed lots of messages. Sorry, let me have a read. Oh, Janet, thank you. Janet says, please push the like button before you leave. Oh, 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 oh. They've had to stop because there is another boat on its way under the bridge. Janet says that was a near one. It was, Janet, yes, but they didn't touch. Richard says Womack used to be packed with eels. One year there was this guy cooking them. Nice boat coming. Oh, they hit going under the bridge. Did you hear that? Did you hear the crunch as it hit the side? Keith and Joanne say, oh dear, somebody can't drive. Janet says, I love jelly deals and pie and mash. Yummy. Oh, Janet. Look at this beautiful, beautiful boat. Brave Molly. What did they say as they went past?
Oh, we're famous. I just said yes.
Dad and daughter says, good morning, Lisa. Good morning to you. Not long now until we're on Rhapsody. We will then be heading to the Southern Broads this year, roll on Tuesday. Stuart says, oh, that's beautiful. It was a beautiful boat, wasn't it? Stunning. Keith and Joanne says, what number star gem was it? Sorry, I've no idea. Stephen says, lovely boat. Yes, Stephen, it was a beautiful boat. Hello to all 44 of you watching. And thank you for the 32 likes on this live stream. It's by people liking the stream that YouTube then pushes it out to a greater audience, which essentially is, you know, what we'd like. That would be very nice. So thank you to all of you. Because we all love the Norfolk Broads, which is why we're all here watching. And so it'd be nice to get more people into the live too, so they can also see what's happening here. If you're new here and haven't seen this barge, Neil says, hi Lisa, sorry I'm late. You're not late, that's absolutely, you're fine, don't worry. There's been lots of boats going past. It's been brilliant. It's like last year. It's just a shame it's taken to August to get like it. Oh, will that go into the day boat? No, it's coming out at an angle. Just, it was an optical illusion, I think, for me. Yes, it's been very busy here, Neil.
Looks like an express.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Off for a day trip on the water? Yes, indeed. Amore's off. Mad Exodus. Oh, little girl, just looking around the corner. Neil says, I can't stay for long. I have to take my wife to the Dorchester Hospital to see her sister. Enjoy your time by the river. Thank you for joining us, Neil. It will go up to my channel later after I finish the live, so if you want to watch it later, you can do. Optic Craft says, morning, Lisa. I always felt the Broads and its villages are like heaven to me. Oh, they are very picturesque, aren't they? Thank you for joining us. We've got 40 likes on this live stream now. Thank you, everybody. Brighton says, that's just a little elver, but it's great to see them in the river system. Keith and Joanne say, hi Lisa, we're coming back on the 11th of October. Hope you're about at Ludham Bridge. I will be. Janet says, my family have always called Wroxham our second home. Ah, there's the people I see here. God. Yeah. They were telling me yesterday they had a power cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Salhouse. Oh, he's dropped his newspaper. Keith says, that's good, would be nice to see you. Stuart says, watching all the lucky people on their holiday is stopping me from doing the cleaning and hoovering. Sorry, Stuart. Neil says, Janet, any relation to the Latham shop at Potter Hyam? Janet says, no, Neil, I wish I was. Neil says, too many people charging up electric cars. Richard, yes, Janet, I felt the same since I was 5 years old. Alan says, copy the last message. The Broads are pure escapism from the hustle and bustle of normal life. Truly God's land. Jana says, what's hoovering and cleaning? I'm always too busy watching Lisa's channel. Oh, Janet, you are funny. Thank you, Janet. Francis, good morning, Francis. Thank you for joining us. Francis says, good morning, Lisa. Another nice day. Different view today, no digger. The digger's still there, but I wasn't able to sit here yesterday because there were people fishing here. So I made sure I got here really early, 9 o'clock, to get the space. And I'm glad I did because it's been so busy, Francis. Endless boats going past. You'll have to watch once this goes up later, you'll have to watch it. Watch the replay. It's like last year and the year before. Stuart's laughing at us all. David says, Vicky wants to go to Cleethorpes today to people watch and see if there is anything happening on the sea. Well, that sounds nice, doesn't it? I was people watching on Friday at Galston. Janet says, this is the best viewing position. It is, yes. Can't always get here, though. I ought to put a sign up, didn't I? Reserved for new names, same me. Pinocchio's about to go past for you. With a little dog on the back. Look. like then. Sorry I kept losing signal there. That's how it is here. David says it's also a handy place to fish for me as I don't have too far to walk. Stephen says, I agree. Neil says, if you're there on Sunday the 18th of September, we'll hopefully give you away from lightning. Ah, well, I'll easily recognise lightning. Or remember the name, I should say. David says, now watching from home instead of the river. And Neil says, nice Seamaster 27. David says, hi Lisa, first time I've actually caught you live. Thank you for joining us, David. Neil says, must away now, hospital beckons. Hope everybody's all right, Neil. Bye. Francis says, August seems to be the busiest. Seems to get a little bit quiet in September. That's when I will be there, September the 18th. Janet says, bye, Neil.
Just like that. It was quiet.
Yeah, quiet. Hello to the people just joining us. Thank you for joining. And thank you for the 41 likes on this live stream. Francis says, the calm before the storm, as they say. Indeed it is. I'm sure there's going to be another chaotic moment like we just had. There has to be. I think that's how it'll be all day. Hi.
2 scoops.
Thank you to the people who just went past and waved. I can think of no better way to spend a Sunday. Janet says lunchtime is approaching. It is, yes. And then they'll be out again this afternoon. Another dog looking over the side of the boat. I don't know. It's an 01692 number, so it is Stalham Way. Francis says, yes, beats standing over a hot stove cooking Sunday roast. Yes, it does. Optic Crown says, sorry, I have to go, Lisa. Hope you'll do another boat trip soon. Stay well, everyone. I will do. Thank you for joining us. And see you next time. David says, my tablet and TV have swapped views. My TV is now ahead of my tablet instead of the other way round. So what do you think? Do you think that's the chaos over for for the morning? Yeah, I think it'll go quiet for lunch and then it'll be chaos again this afternoon. Janet says it's a bit blurry. David says his is fine. Thank you, David. Yeah, it looks fine for me. Stephen says his is fine. Francis says one's a digital signal, one's fibre, hence the time lapse. Sally Ann says, hello Lisa and everyone. I've been here since the beginning, but dropping in and out. Nice to see how busy it was earlier. Wasn't it brilliant, Sally Ann? I loved every second. I was thrilled to see it like that. Need a bigger car park here, really, don't they? I still think the funniest boat I've seen, it was last summer, a big boat, and it was obviously a stag do or something, and they were all in the Is it called Lederhosen?
Yeah.
And they all had their pints of beer and they were so happy, but they weren't causing any disturbance as such. Yeah, it's definitely the funniest sight. And all dancing as they're going up the river.
I'd like to see that.
Stuart says, would love to stay, but got to get on with the cleaning and hoovering. Catch up with the rest later. Thank you, Stuart. After the live stops, it takes YouTube anything from about 3/4 of an hour to an hour and a half to put this live stream up onto my channel for me. Francis says, wait until they've all had lunch, then the race begins to moorings for the night. Yes, you're right, absolutely right, Francis. Mark says, hi, good afternoon. Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining us. You missed all the chaos, Mark. It has been absolute bedlam. It's brilliant. Great fun to watch. Are you out on your boat today? Two Right says, thanks to a certain boatyard no longer having the boat names on the side of their boats, boat bingo is no more. It would be nice if now and again you gave us the boat names. Great channel, thanks. Yeah. Karen says, been chatting on my phone. Have I missed any drama? Well, it was a bit busy earlier. It was rather chaotic. I'm not sure what's going on down there. That looks rather interesting. That's what I need. One of those. But one of the ones that has the steering wheel, I think, rather than a tiller. Mark's now saying hi to everybody. Mark says, I was out yesterday, had a lovely cruise. A little bit more chaos, but it's not like it was earlier. earlier was just brilliant. Janet says, no, you need a solid boat, Lisa. Yes, I do. I do. One day. Maybe. But I'd need people to drive it for me. That's the problem. Oh, thank you. Janet says, one puncture and you'll be the fastest in Norfolk. Oh dear. Shirley says, can you film at Beccles one day? I did last September film at Beccles, and I did the Big Dog Ferry. But I found it's, compared to up here, it's a bit too quiet, really. You know, to keep people's attention, there needs to be the constant supply of boats. Stephen says the boat's got to be big enough for us all. That's right, Stephen, it does. Indeed, I didn't think of that. Yes, I need one of the great big ones, don't I? Sally Ann says, yes, Stephen, then we could all go. Absolutely. Stephen says, one of us could drive for her. Elvis says, are you enjoying yourself, Lisa? I'm having an absolutely fantastic day, thank you. I've waited so long for the huge quantity of boats to be going through. And they have returned today. Janet says, yes, we need a boat for all the viewers. Enough room on the top. We need the Southern Comfort, don't we? Karen says, it's nice to see the spammers are still in bed. Yes, they've not arrived yet. Oh, look how low this is in the front. Oh, charger fell.
Oops. That's all right. Put it in the bag.
Janet said, yes, get the Southern Comfort, but hold off with the band as Lisa will get a strike. I would. Absolutely. I'd be banned for evermore. Yes, a jazz band on there that plays. Look at this. A lovely fish. Yeah. You're getting the variety today.
I'm getting a very good variety.
You are. Mark says you need to focus your camera. How is it for other people? Elvis says, do you travel? It's a bit blurry, is it? See, when you're using an iPhone, you can't really see. I zoom in and that looks okay over there for me. It's blurry, is it? I'll have to stop the live then if it's blurry. Stephen says he could see the fish. Is it bad enough that I need to stop the live? I do travel miles. Yes, I do. Travel all around the Broads, filming different places. Stephen says it's fine. Sally Ann says it's not that bad. Janet says, no, Janet, that's okay. You don't need to do that. Mark says, no, keep going. Okay. Janet says, no, don't go. See, for me, looking through the screen, it looks crystal clear, but obviously, if it wasn't right for everybody else, then I'd stop it. Catherine says, hello, Lisa, we're at Sal House, a glorious day. It is a glorious day here on the Broads, isn't it? Look at that sky. Is it busy at Sal House? You're not far away from me here. Janet says it always looks like this for me after a drink. Oh, Janet. Mr. and Mrs. Swan with their 5 cygnets. Can you hear the noise the cygnets are making? Elvis is leaving the building. Thank you for joining us, Elvis. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Sally Ann says the swans, the cygnets are hungry. Well, I've not brought the swan food. Hello to the new people just joining us. And thank you all for the 45 likes on this live stream. Very much appreciated. And as I said earlier, it's the likes you get on a live stream that determines how much YouTube then push your content out to get more people into the stream. JCB says good afternoon from me to all from Scotland. Thank you, JCB, for joining us. Karen says lovely boat. It is, isn't it? JCB, what's the weather like where you are? We've got glorious blue sky. Some beautiful clouds. You've got the same where you are. Wonderful. "21, is it?" Janet says picture is so much better now. Thank you, Janet. I've no idea what the problem was because I haven't done anything. Well, I can't do anything to it. It's not like using an ordinary camera, but you need to use a phone to live stream because you need the YouTube app to stream from. People are waving on the boat. We'll wave to them. Sorry? Thank you. You're live on YouTube. Bye. Isn't that lovely? People waving and as they go past. Karen says, I remember as a child, my mum and I used to look up at the clouds to see what images we could make out. Yes, I used to do that with my children. I'm just having a look now to see what there is. Janet says, hi to all on the boat. Yes, I'm sure they'll probably watch this back and see themselves. No pictures in the sky that I can see. And the tide has gone out more since I first got here. Move my phone slightly, what's happening, and I lose connection. It's that temperamental here.
I've got 2 rescue dogs.
Sally Ann says, bye everyone. Got to go as my son's now coming over. Have a lovely day, Sally Ann. Look at the size of his fish.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You back yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've got quite low signal here.
Yes, the signal does dip in and out here. Francis says it's a bit blurry. David says, I think the signals on the Broads affect the picture on your live streams at times, making them blurry occasionally. I know. The signal on the Broads, unless you're at Potter Heigham or Wroxham, is dreadful. Janet says it's okay for her. The signal's stronger where there's most people. And that's been determined as Potter Heigham and Wroxham. So anywhere else, you know, you just got to stay very still once you get the signal. It's only if you're in Great Yarmouth you get 5G, or Norwich you get 5G. JCB says, for a Scotsman, it's a hard thing to do, but might have to spend some money and go boating again.
You did it. You got through.
Well done.
Fun, right,
Sorry? You need a drink? Yeah. Hi. Janet says, yes, JCB, book now before you change your mind. He's got every single fish imaginable, or every different sort of fish. You all right, beautiful girl? She's seen some friends.
Yeah, she met those two dogs at the window.
Oh, did she?
She was all right for a bit.
Yeah.
They decided that she wasn't happy.
Karen says it's doom and gloom for inflation at the moment, which might see even less people on the Broads next year. It might, Karen, mightn't it? David says JCB will have to come to Norfolk because boats in Scotland are far too expensive. David says, I love watching the boats on the Broads getting my fix. Can't wait for June next year on Richardson's boat. See you again, Lisa. Thank you for joining us, David. Yes. Mark says, have you filmed from How Hill? I have on my camera, but I've not done a live. I'm assuming there's far too many trees there to get the signal beside the water. There's a dog on this kayak. Rosa says, last time at Ludham, went to the dog inn and bought fish and chips. Back to the boat as they do a takeaway. Very nice. Well, not that I like fish and chips, but very nice that you could get a takeaway. I'm the only person on the planet who doesn't like fish and chips.
No, not just you.
So, you're not. You don't like fish and chips either. No. Mark says the dog in pub is now just called the dog. I never knew that. I'll have a look when I drive home. Karen says fish and chips are a British delicacy. How can you not like them? I know. JCB says fish and chips. Is there anything else? I just don't like potatoes in any shape or form. But don't mind McDonald's chips. So work that out. Work that out. Little thin ones. But I don't like mashed potato, roast potato, baked potatoes. I will eat the skin, but I have to scrape off every minuscule piece of potato. Mark says, think I'll have a walk to the beach. Bye, Lisa. Enjoy your walk. Yeah.
That dog doesn't really appeal if something's going to get wet.
Yeah. Thank you for the 50 likes on this live stream. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, Janet. John says, looks fairly quiet. It is now, but it was utter chaos earlier. I think most people have stopped for lunch now. John says, shame, missed it on my way to watch yacht racing at Falmouth Week. YouTube, once I end this live, YouTube will put it up to my channel, upload it to my channel, so you'll be able to watch the chaos that we all saw. Janet says, have you got a tripod for your camera, Lisa? You must get arm ache without one. I do sit and hold the phone. John says, that's good. Yes, it takes YouTube anywhere from about 3/4 of an hour up to an hour and a half to upload my live stream to my channel. And then you can watch it just like an ordinary video. Janet says it's gone blurry again. Well, I'm going to go now anyway. So thank you to everybody who has joined this live stream. And thank you for the 53 likes. I'll probably still stay here and then I'll record on my camera, film on my camera if the busyness starts again. So thank you all for watching. Bye, Stephen. Bye, Richard. JCB says, okay.